I know what that feels like when I shower. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't wash every body part. All right, today I'm checking out the Flight of the Conchords. I'm listening to the song Stana. Let's get into it.
This is the strangest story that you'll ever hear. Unless you can't hear. In which case, this will be the weirdest tale that you've ever lip-read.
I'll tell you the story of a dangerous man. Some say he was born with a gun in his hand. An only child and a motherless son. In his class he was the difficult one.
He had a predilection for killing and hating. His name was an anagram of Satan. Bad attitude, bad blood, bad grammar. A man by the name of Stana. Talking about a bad man, London.
A very bad man.
An evil man. His very name was a satanagram.
He's the kind of man who would walk around without any pants on and take a Viagra, just pop into town at the supermarket with an erection.
Man, he'd poke babies in the eye. Unrelated to the last vet.
Put him in jail.
He'd steal your goat. You don't know what he would do with it.
Bad things.
He'd steal your Wi-Fi.
His name was the Satanagram, just like Santa. But he was nothing like Santa. No, Santa's a wonderful man who brings presents, comes down your chimney and brings you presents. Whereas Stana's a man who just comes down your chimney.
Why would someone do that? Ruin a lovely fireside evening.
Well, them people, they were sick of him groping their goats and raping their sheep. Well, then one night, they drugged his drink. They tried to sneak out while he was asleep. But Stana awoke before they got out of town because the drug was just too weak. He gathered them round, shot every one of them down right there in the street.
He shot everybody in the town down. And then you know what he said? He said, I'm out of this place. This town's dead anyway. He kind of did it like that with that head. This town's dead anyway.
It's too soon, Stana.
That's real. What do you... He's literally adding insult to injury.
Put on his hat and got on his horse. To a new town, he set his course. Went to a place to grab a bite to eat. Could not believe what he saw out on that street.
Outside where the wind blew in two directions, Stana seemed to look at his own reflection. A man identical to imperfection. Same eyes, same lies, same size, direction.
Erection. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking he had a big one. No.
Oh, you thought because he's a bad boy, he'd have a big old one.
Yeah.
You thought he'd have a big, huge Rooney. No.
No, London. No, London. That's a rumor put out by bad guys.
Oh, yeah.
Give me all your money. When they come, you say I had a big one.
Well, I was just going to mention, you know who does have big ones as musicians?
Right. Well, they drew their guns both at once and aimed their shots directly. No one there had seen such a thing. Well, it's not what you'd expect to see. Bullets flew at the very same time on the very same trajectory. What I say is true, 'cause I was there and them bullets flew right next to me. Yeah, them bullets.
Man, why are jokes about eggplants and other body parts, why are they so funny? For me, I feel like the funniest parts of the song is when he was talking about the man walks around with no pants, popping, you know, those little blue pills that make his tent stand up. Like, that just caught me so off guard. That was funny. And then they come back to the whole, you know, comparing the exact same size tents they have, and like, why are those things so funny? Maybe it's because it's kind of taboo or something to talk about that. And now we're at this part where the bullets are flying at the same trajectory and whatnot. And I'm like, dang, is there anything like on, YouTube, people do these crazy videos? Is there something like what happens if you shoot 2 bullets at the exact same time and they hit each other? I mean, obviously you have to have some rig, dude. You can't stand behind a gun, shoot another. What would happen though if 2 bullets from the same types of guns, same size, so they're the exact same speed and trajectory? What would happen if they hit each other? Would they just cancel out and fall? Like, I'm curious. There might be a video or something. I'm curious if that exists. And what this song has me thinking about now.
Stop right there as they met in the air, then they fell to the ground without making a sound. Each man dropped his jaw and five more. Each pair of bullets did the same as before. They raised their brows as they saw the side of the bullets as they stopped each other's flight. And as though they were filled with pure elation, they began to laugh because it was quite a funny situation.
You have to be friends after that. Funny situation.
Turns out this other guy's name is Anaz.
The 2 men couldn't shoot each other because they were absolutely perfectly matched in every way. So instead, they went to a cafe.
They started chatting, but turned out they had more in common than just physical appearances.
That's right. Very similar experiences. They'd done a lot of the same things. They loved the same kind of activities like hurting people and maiming. They got on like a house on fire, which is also one of the first things they did together.
They both shared love for predatory large cats.
Tigers, lions, ocelots, lynxes.
You have any big cats here in London? They're like big beavers.
They don't have beavers.
You guys don't have beavers? What the fuck? Oh, badgers. That's what you guys have.
Badgers. Going out hunting for English beavers.
They became attached together like a brain and a tumor. Same taste, same hobby, same sense of humor. They bought a farm, started breeding puma, and they became lovers. Well, that's the rumor.
Well, that's what happened when Anats met Stana, but they say we all got our doppelganger. That might be false, but it might be true. Oh, what would you do if you met you? That's the real question.
It's a good question.
What would you do if you met yourself, if you were confronted by your own person? Maybe
Run.
you'd look at that other you in the eye and just think, I understand you. Because I am you. And you'd walk up to that person and you'd hold them the way you've always wanted to be held, but no one's ever got it quite right. Sometimes I've done it too tightly, sometimes I've done it too loosely with their arms all floppy like spaghetti, dangling around. But this hug between you and that other you is a perfect consistency of hug. Then while you're there with your hands around yourself, you think, well, I wonder what my butt feels like. And you just like spider walk one of your hands down to your other self's baton. And you give it a little squeeze and whoa, what's happening back there? The other you's doing the same thing. Hello. Is this wrong? And then you wonder, I wonder if I'm a good kisser. So you kiss that other you. And you know what? Straight away, it feels right, it feels good. It feels like love.
They found a little love and emotional connection to a very evil man with minuscule erections.
Stana and Anats and Stana are looking after each other now, looking after panthers.
They used to be murdering, now they're cuddling.
Used to be threatening, now they're getting big cats and petting them.
Used to be homicidal and killing, now they're in a domicile and chilling.
They used to be slaying, now they're gaining, now they're in love.
They found a little
Sorry about that. That was just far too long. That was,
It's like a whole show
yeah.
tonight. It's gotten longer every night.
What a happy ending. Oh my god. I never saw where this one was going. That was quite the ride. You know, who knew that was gonna end like that? I thought it was gonna be a song about eggplant jokes or something like that, but the ending was wild and has you thinking, what would you do if you met your doppelganger? Someone who was just like you, basically your twin, probably from some other dimension that got stuck here. I don't know what I would do, honestly. If I met a person just like me, that would be tough. I don't know if I want to be friends with them. I don't know, but then again, I would want to be friends, you know what I mean? I would definitely want to. On the other hand, it would scare me. Because, like, you know your darkest thoughts, you know what I'm saying? It's like, dang. If I know this person's darkest thoughts, what they're thinking the darkest moments of their lives, I don't necessarily want to be around them. That's what I'm thinking. But then again, on the good time, which is 90% of the time, is the good time. You're not in your darkest moments. And it's like, okay, we can definitely be friends. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We can start a YouTube channel together. If you picture two of me in one channel, I don't know. That would be kind of weird, honestly. But that's what I'm thinking. It's like, no, we could start a YouTube channel. We could start a podcast or a reaction channel together and see where it takes. It would be weird. I'm not grabbing my own butt. I know what that feels like when I shower. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't wash every body part. I know every part of my body. If I'm not grabbing my own butt and kissing myself, but I mean, he wasn't wrong about the kiss would be just how you like it. The hug would be just as tight, not too loose. The hug would be perfect. Like, everything would be perfect. So, I mean, they really make a really good point. Maybe I wouldn't tell anybody.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. We to go. She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know.